Hi guys, my name is Vallery Syband and welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm just going to be showing you a short tutorial on how I achieved this look. So please stay tuned. Remember to comment, like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit the notification button so that you get notified whenever I post a new video. Stay tuned and let's get started. So my first step is I make sure that my face is moisturized before I do anything to it, and then the next step is for me to just brush out my brows to make sure that I create the shape that I want. And then I go in with my brown pencil. I just fill in my brows. I don't do much to my brows because they are already shaped, so it's just filling in so that they look fuller and thicker. As you can see, I'm not drawing anything. I want them to look as natural as possible, so no drawing, it's just me filling in my brows. That's it. So once I'm just happy with the shape of my brows, I'm just gonna go in with my LA Pro concealer and I'm gonna start shaping my brows. So as you can see right now, I'm not using my concealer brush. I'm gonna use it later when I'm perfecting my shape of the brows. So right now I'm just putting in my concealer all over my eyelid, and then I'll go in with my concealer brush. As you can see, now that my other brow is perfect, I'm just gonna go in and do the other brow, and I make sure that I put concealer all over my eyelid so that it will act as my base for my eyeshadows. So for my brows, I won't shape them with my concealer on top because I need it to blend in with my foundation. So I'm just gonna use my foundation to shape my brows on top. That way it won't leave any brighter tone on my brows. I just need it to blend and look as natural as possible. Remember, the goal is for our brows to look as natural as possible. So I'm just going in with my foundation shade and shaping them, making sure that I'm happy with the look. Now that I'm happy with my brows, I'm just gonna go in with my first eyeshadow color, which is yellow. That's the one I'm just gonna be putting at the bottom of my eyelid, and I'm just gonna be working all the way up. So I'm just gonna be putting in my yellow on both eyes, like so. Once I'm happy with my yellow shade, I'm just gonna go in with my orange eyeshadow, and I'm just trying to blend it in with the yellow, like so. Once I'm happy with my orange shade, I'm just gonna go in with a darker orange. It's more like a red tone. It has a red tone to it, so I'm just gonna put that one as well and try to blend it in with my yellow and make sure that it looks more like an ombre look, not just 3 shades put together. I need it to blend. So So I'm just gonna keep on blending until I'm happy with the look. As you can see, I'm still blending and trying to make sure that the look comes together and it looks clean and neat. So I'm just gonna keep on blending till I'm happy with the look, and I want to make sure that all the colors pop. So that's the reason why I'm adding the yellow, because I need it to pop. So once I'm happy with the look, I'm just gonna remove excess eyeshadow on my face so that I can prep my skin for my foundation. So for my skin prep, I'm just gonna be using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and it's a primer and it's very lightweight. That's the one I'm just gonna put on my skin and prepping it for my foundation so that it sets in properly. Whilst I'm waiting for my primer to set, I'm just gonna go over my lash line with some black eyeliner so that I'll be able to put my lashes first before I put any foundation. So I'm just gonna be drawing my lash line with the black eyeliner, and I'm just gonna go over it with my liner brush so that everything is blended in and it's smooth and neat. So as you can see, I'm using my liner brush and I'm blending everything in like so, and making sure that I have a clean line. So for lashes, I'm just gonna be using the Eyelure London Flattery Intense eyelashes in number 141, full and wispy. And I love these lashes because they come in with the glue and they are recyclable, so you can reuse them as many times as you want. Just make sure you clean them. Okay, so while I'm waiting for my glue to be tacky, I'm just gonna go over my eyeshadows and make sure that they are perfect, and at the same time I'm just gonna put in some mascara on my natural lashes so that they will be easy to blend in with my false lashes. So for my mascara, I'm just gonna be using the Essence mascara. I don't recall what it was called because the label on the bottle, it's actually an old mascara, so the wording there, it's like it's not really clear. So but if you just go and look for the one with the green design, that's the one, honey. That's the one. So I'm just gonna be putting mascara on my natural lashes so that it's easier for them to just blend in with the false lashes. So I'm just gonna repeat the same process on my other eye like so, and we'll get started with. For my lashes, I'm just gonna be using a lash applicator. You usually get this at the Chinese store. Mine, I bought it 20 rand, so it depends with the place you're buying it. Some are expensive, some are just affordable. So just wait for your glue to be tacky before you start applying your lashes, because if the glue is not tacky, they're gonna come out. Trust me, I learned the hard way. Okay, so I'm just trying again. My glue looks a little bit tacky, so I'm just gonna try applying the lash again, and this time I think we got it. And I'm just trying to make sure that the lashes are properly installed and blending in with my natural lashes and looking more natural. I'm just gonna repeat the same process on my other eye, but this time around it was much more easier for me to apply this lash because the glue was tacky and it was much more easier for me to apply it. So the secret to applying your lashes is to wait for the glue to become tacky and then you can apply them easily. So now it's time for my foundation, and I'm gonna be applying my L'Oreal Matte Foundation, and it's in shade Mocha, and I'm just gonna apply it using my foundation brush. And one thing I've realized is that a foundation brush applies foundation much more clean and neatly and evenly than a sponge. That's just my opinion. Don't bite my head off. So now I'm just making sure that I apply my foundation evenly on my face before I apply my concealer. I'm happy with my foundation. I'm just gonna go over my bottom lash line with a black liner so that I can put my concealer afterwards so that I can get a clean finish. And I'm just gonna repeat the same process on my other eye. Once I'm done with that, I am just gonna start applying my mascara before I apply my concealer so that I won't have any black smudging on my concealer or on my finished look. Now that my mascara is dry, I'm just gonna go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Fawn, and I'm just gonna apply it on my under eyes and blend it in, and also apply it on my nose and on my chin and on my forehead. As you can see, I'm blending everything in so that I have a clean look. Clean, a clean. How? Ilwantombo. You don't want to rush this. You don't want to rush this process. You need to take your time. Okay? Take your time, baby girl. Take your time. Don't rush. Don't rush. So I'm just gonna make sure that I blend it in properly before I bake. Now I'm going in with a darker shade of foundation to finish up my contour and get that face beat. Now I'm going in with my Yardley translucent powder to bake my face and set my makeup. While my translucent powder is just setting, I am gonna go over my lip line with the black liner. I usually use a brown liner, but at this point I couldn't find my brown liner, so I ended up using the black liner, but I'm still gonna go over that line with my brown liner at the end. And I'm also using the LA Girl Pro glazed life paint in the color Whisper. Yeah, it has a nude tone to it, so I'm just gonna use that one, and I'm gonna blend it in with the brown liner to get that ombre look. Now I'm going in with my brown liner to create that ombre look. I'm just gonna be putting that in and blending until I get the shade that I want. Now I'm just putting in a little bit of my LA Girl glazed life paint in the shade Tango, so that is gonna give me more like a pink orangish tone on my inner lips, and then that's gonna bring out the whole ombre look that I'm going for my lip. For my blush, I'm just gonna use my Gosh blush palette to finish up my look. As for my highlighter, I'm using my Essence blush lighter. It has a blush side and also a highlighter on the other side, so it's a 2-in-1, which is a bargain, and it's in shade Coral Sunset. So for my final touches, I'm just gonna finish up by highlighting my nose, the bridge of my nose, my cheeks, my chin, my upper lip, and the arc of my brows. Then I'll just have my setting spray and we'll be done. So get ready to see the final look. So guys, here is the final look. I'm just fixing my hair, and the last thing I'm just gonna do is spray some setting spray just to make sure everything is set. And yeah, that's the final look, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to share, comment, like, and subscribe. And also please hit the notification button so that you get notified whenever I post a new video or new content. Peace out. Love you. Love you guys. Bye.